5 million images are uploaded daily to Instagram. 39,757 years of our time is collectively spent on Facebook in a single day. The average number of social or communication apps that smartphone users have on their phones is 7 to 8. More than 500 million tweets are sent out daily. These are some of the statistics that indicate that social media is becoming an issue in society today. Social media is becoming an obsession in our society today. The majority of people around the world use social media on the daily. On average, our younger generation uses social media about 2 to 3 hours a day. This is according to Social Times. Social media is used to connect with others, check news, advertise for business, and so on. People will often try to capture an event or memory that they have instead of enjoying the experience of the actual thing. So as you can see, there's not very many people anymore that just, enjoy experiences like that. I don't know what's happening, but we try to capture every important or unimportant event in our lives. We also depend too highly on others to find happiness. According to Joachim Vogt Isaacson, there's a concept called the looking glass self, which comes from needing the reflection of others in order to know who we are personally. We have a constant need to be liked by others, and when we don't know how they perceive us, we become uneasy. We are becoming obsessed with sharing about ourselves and how awesome we are. We talk about ourselves 80% of the time when we post online, and this is up from 30 to 40% that we talk about ourselves in person. Another concept is self-presentation, which means positioning yourself the way you want to be seen, and that comes from Buffer. In order to make social media less of an obsession, it's a good idea to take breaks from it. An example of this is Kate Aaron's story. So Kate Aarons is kind of like a marketing consultant, and she uses social media for a lot of her work. But she decided to take a break from it. So in a blog entry entitled, "I left social media for a week, this is what happened." Kate Aarons tells her story of how she went on a short-term break from social media in order to get her life back on track, both mentally and physically. She talks about how she kept thinking throughout the first couple of days that she should really tweet this about anything that was even mildly important to her. But she said by day 3 she felt like she didn't have to reach for her phone anymore and that she could go without it. She also talks about all the things she accomplished with her newfound free time, which included like bathroom renovation, playing with her dog, going for walks, and reading books she hadn't been able to get to. She said it made her have more energy and more appreciation for things around her. By taking breaks from social media, people can live in the here and now. We can focus more on those around us and make memories without feeling the need to document them. Some helpful tips that we can do to take breaks from social media would be scheduling times during the day to use social media instead of constantly visiting those sites. So say you could check like Instagram and Facebook when you first wake up in the morning, and then maybe once more during the day, and then one before you go to bed. Also try to go without your phone at restaurants. Me and my friends often put our phones in the center of the table so that we're all like there and we don't look at our phones constantly. You could also leave your phone in the car at sporting events or any kind of event like that. I mean, we like to capture things that we go to like that, but it's not important. Also, don't have apps readily accessible, so don't put them like on the first screen.